Welcome back to the morning show here on Arise News. Joining us now is Ojy Okpe with stories trending around the world today. Good morning, Ojy.
Good morning, Leila. How are you today?
Good.
You look beautiful.
Thank you, so do you.
We are continuing to wave. Don't worry, it's almost over.
We hope.
I have my fingers crossed the coronavirus almost over. Good morning, Tundun. How are you?
I'm great.
Well, good morning to you, viewers. We begin what's trending today in the U.S. President Donald Trump again has come under fire for his reckless tweets. This time, the president has taken a racist overtone on the coronavirus. As COVID-19, the scientific name for coronavirus, is spreading to the rest of the world, U.S. President Donald Trump is fighting back, but perhaps not the way we all anticipated. The president on Monday took to Twitter to share his support for the industries that were most affected by the virus, while referring to the pandemic as a Chinese virus. In his tweet, which has received severe backlash, Donald Trump wrote, "The United States will be powerfully supporting those industries, like airlines and others, that are particularly affected by the Chinese virus. We will be stronger than ever before." Users on social media, including celebrities and doctors, have reacted. Actress Mia Farrow wrote, "It's called the coronavirus, and it's now as American as apple pie, so stop the racist comments." Another user, Scott, wrote, "Donald Trump has always been a racist. Him calling coronavirus a Chinese virus is just more clear proof he's a racist. Republicans should remove him. He is an American virus, and he's making everyone sick in general."
The way that was put.
On point. He's a complete American virus. I mean, I don't understand how he can call the coronavirus. I mean, we all know that sometimes they refer to it as the Wuhan.
An American virus. You are committing the same offense.
No. I said he is an American virus. I just
said he's an American virus.
Yes. I mean, sometimes it's referred to as the Wuhan coronavirus because obviously, yes, it did originate from China. But I mean, why classify it as a Chinese virus? I don't understand where he's coming from.
Well, it's obvious. He has to appeal to his base at all times.
He's
the elections are around the corner. The economy is tanking. So what he needs to do now is appeal to the basest human instincts that his base possess, which is xenophobia and racism. So he's calling out that instinct. It's a dog whistle. And it's typical of Donald Trump. It's not surprising at all.
Well, I think, coronavirus, a global challenge, like cholera at a time, like Zika at a time, like SARS at a time, like MERS at a time, like Ebola at a time. It's not something that any responsible leader should play politics with. It's a human problem. It's a global problem, as we have seen. And what is required is collective action to address this. And that's why scientists in various laboratories across the world, from the U.S. to Senegal, are racing against time to be able to find a solution to this global problem. But it's also not leaders alone, that are guilty of this. Donald Trump, you know him. That's how he is. But there's also, you will recall, a case in Nigeria here where a Chinese restaurant in Nigeria.
Yes, we took that story.
Started saying that, look, Nigerians should not come to the restaurant. And that caused very serious outrage. So that's some kind of reverse racism in this particular case. So, but the thing is to continue to enlighten people. And I think President Trump, perhaps in this regard, needs a lot of enlightenment, not to play politics with, coronavirus.
He knows. It's a deliberate appeal to the basis of his base. He knows exactly what he's doing. And there's also this disturbing racial connotation in the sense that one of the misinformation that's been spread is that black people are immune.
Yeah.
That's another utterly ridiculous, irresponsible thing to go around saying. Black people are not immune. Two Nigerian doctors have died. They're as Nigerian as we are.
Well, that's my next story.
Your next story,
Still on coronavirus, the latest celebrity to contract the virus is English actor and People's Magazine's sexiest man alive, Idris Elba. The 47-year-old English actor revealed that he tested positive for coronavirus in a video via Twitter. Sitting next to his wife, Sabrina, on Monday, Idris gave fans an update on his condition. Let's take a listen.
Hey, what's up, guys? So look, this morning I got some test results back for coronavirus and it came back positive. Yeah, and it sucks. Listen, I'm doing okay. Sabrina hasn't been tested and she's doing okay. I didn't have any symptoms. I got tested because I realized I was exposed to someone who had also tested positive. I found out last Friday that they were tested positive. I quarantined myself and got a test immediately and got the results back today. Look, this is serious, you know. Now's the time to really think about social distancing, washing your hands. Beyond that, there are people out there who aren't showing symptoms and that can easily spread it, okay?
And that was the most important aspect of that video. There are a lot of people that are not showing symptoms, and I believe that, you know, they are just living a healthy life and no one knows they have coronavirus.
That's what's scary.
So that's the scary part of it all.
Absolutely.
And that, you know, and this has sent a lot of shockwaves. And that person that he was talking about, I believe, was the wife of the Canadian Prime Minister, who, you know, they attended an event together, and, you know, he realized that she had tested positive for the virus, and he went to test himself, and that's how he found out, because he wouldn't have gone to test for the virus.
And, you know, Ojy, a point I raised earlier as well is the fact that he's even lucky, being an elite, that he was asymptomatic and able to get tested, because that's not the reality for the rest of the world, who either even may have small symptoms and still don't have access to tests. So I think his situation has also shed a greater light on that as well, and the fact that CDCs around the world need to start doing more to make test kits available to people. The WHO DG stated this, like he put this point on yesterday. He said tests have to be available to everyone, you know, and that's a very important point.
Right.
Let us also commend him, Idris Elba, for taking this honorable step of coming forward and disclosing his status as an asymptomatic, patient of the coronavirus.
Right.
That shows leadership, in a sense, and the calmness with which he has put that message across is also very important. The underlying point, of course, is that coronavirus is no respecter of persons.
Correct.
Whether you are a celebrity or you are a president, and it just means that we are all at risk. You know, it's the entire world that is at risk, and everyone should just take precautions.
Right.
And to Tundun's earlier point, you know, those who go about saying that, black people have some kind of special auto-corrective defensive mechanism, I've seen that, look, black people can also be affected by viruses.
And you know what's important is the precautionary measures. We have to continue to do that. Well, I have one video, since all the essential commodities used to manage coronavirus, well, you know what, including tissue paper has become scarce. I pulled up a video on how to make hand sanitizers. Viewers, it's important to take note. So let's take a look.
Easy peasy.
Yes, very easy. I can't wait to do that. I want to make
but I hope by advertising this, you are not trying to put the pharmaceutical companies out of business.
They haven't even got their stock.
Well, I hope I am. Well, let's take our final story real quick. It's just the story. Can we do that? Oh, okay. We have run out of time. Okay.
We don't have much time.
All right. Well,
thank you
guys.
Thank
We'll
you
see you
very much.
tomorrow.
Yes.